Hello, greetings, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. If you're watching on YouTube later, please subscribe to this page or this channel, I should say. Thank you very much. How are you today? I hope you're okay. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hello, Discus. How are you? Oluwakemi, welcome. Adeniyi, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Ekombong, that's Etuk, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. How are you all today? I hope you've had a pleasant weekend. I saw you. I saw you. Well, I know you were with me yesterday, so I just hope you had a pleasant weekend. Thank you very much for joining. Who do we have here? Luakemi, Jide, welcome. Thank you. Adeniyi, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Mayday, welcome. Thank you. Hello, Mr. B. How are you? Hi, Grace. Iyabeji, welcome. Thank you, Umeji. Thank you, Bridget. Welcome. Umeji, I've said Umeji, Stella. That's the Stella. Hi, Don. Hello, hello, hello. Yasuf, hello. Thank you, Gerald. Oluwakemi again. Nike, Justine, well done. Thank you very much for joining. Please, guys, share this. I am a little bit sober today. I'm sober for many reasons, but in particular, just this video that I'm going to share with you, it really makes me sober. And I just wonder, before I started this video today, this live video, I did post something on my page and on Facebook and on Instagram as well. And I wonder how people are devoid of truth. It really beggars belief for me. And seeing this video, whoever put this video together, I just want to thank you. So this video that we're going to watch today, I want to thank you for putting it together. Sometimes this is exactly what I'm trying to share with people, but this video put it in a better way than I could have ever done it. So I'm grateful for the person that put it together. Thank you very much. Secondly, I want to thank everybody that have sent me this video. Lots of you have sent me the video. I'm really grateful for doing that because it shows me that you guys are seeing the truth. You have the truth in your heart and you want me to share it with everybody. And it also gives me confidence that you guys are also sharing with others. You're not just, hearing and, not sharing. You're sharing your truth. You're sharing the truth that you know. And I'm so grateful of that. I appreciate you all. So I'm just sober because I watched it again just before we started and it just makes me a little bit, it just makes me a little bit sad, But in any case, thank you. Hello, Lucky. Welcome. Hello, La. Kim, welcome. Leslie, welcome. Guys, let's listen to Oluwakemi. Oluwakemi has just written there that we should share. Please let us all share. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Ozioma, welcome. Oluwatoyin, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Raphael, welcome. Who else? Nick, okay. Please, guys, they do the honors of sharing. And also, guys, you can see that the name has changed slightly. It's not much, but the ethos is still the same. I'm still with you. You're still with me, I believe. So please, like and subscribe to the page, to the channel on all social media. I'm going to post the social media details on here. So like and subscribe, please, so that other people will be able to find the videos and join us in this. It will make our life much easier. When people search for me, they usually search with my full name and they just said they can't find me with Mayowa and Co as well as with my name. So I just put the whole thing on there now, my full name, but we're still together, like I said. So please share, subscribe on YouTube. The more people that subscribe on YouTube, the more likely that other people are to see the videos and be able to see the truth or, deduce the truth themselves. They don't have to take our word for it. They just need to, watch the video and make sense of what is there and decide who they believe or, they decide the truth themselves. Is it God or Mammon? So let's just do this. That's not the only topics that we'll be discussing areas. We'll be discussing other areas as well. Please share the social media pages so that other people can join and subscribe if need, please. Thank you very much. So I'm going to post it on here. Oh, I still have my hour. Okay. And Co. Even I still do my hour. Co. Okay. Okay. So here are the details here. So please invite as many people as possible, guys. Let's get started with this video today. This video, again, you know, guys, yeah, I'm very sober. Even by hearing my voice, I'm sure that you've already figured out I'm sober today. I'm sober because of the content of this. It's so true, so timely. Whoever put this together, thank you again. All of these people that shared with me, I appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm going to read your comments and I'm going to play the videos. So, hi everyone. Johnson, welcome. Kola, welcome. Thank you. Amosa, welcome. Hello, Pat. Pat is saying hello to all of us. Thank you very much, Pat. Hello, Peter. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Peter said, I'm a superwoman. I think we're all super women and men, and I appreciate everybody. You know, God has really given all of us these abilities, and there's nothing that we cannot do if we put our minds and we take the actions that is required. So thank you very much, Peter, for those kind words. Hello, Star. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Philip. Thank you. Hello, Ade. Welcome. Morayo, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Cheer up my wife. Oh, these kids, you know, inside of me, I am cheered because I know it's good news, but it's just, you know, when I'm thinking about the numbers of people that are deceived, that makes me sad, you know, and I'm thinking about the numbers of people that's deceived by, first of all, okay, I just thought I would explain this to this case, why I'm a bit sober, is because looking at the although the petition is working for us, and I don't want you guys to forget the petition, I'll also post the petition details here so that you can also sign the petition. Please don't forget to sign the petition and share the petition to ban Funke Felix, Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo from entering the UK to scam people. So here's the petition. I'll post that as well so that you have it. When I see the numbers of people, and I know for a fact that they've been deceived because they wrote there that it's an attack on Christianity. You know, if it's an attack on Christianity, Funke Felix Adejumo is not epitome of Christianity. So there's no way that her image or her thing will be on there. So they're saying it's an attack on Christianity, and people are chewing that up and signing. And I'm thinking, you know, when are we going to start thinking, like, even if somebody says something to you or to me, we will do our own due diligence, check the facts first, and then make a decision on the facts. It's not happening. You know, I was sat in a car when somebody sent their video, the petition, the counter petition to an uncle of mine. And the uncle called the person and said, oh, you know, did you look into this petition? Do you know what's going on? He said, no, I was sent to me. I've signed it because it says Christianity. And, you know, you should sign it too. It's like, did you check the facts at all? Did you check what is happening? You know, he said, no. And this is an elderly woman. This is somebody that is over 50. Well, maybe over 50 is not elderly. Excuse me. If you're 50 or more, I'm sorry. Maybe. But I'm just wondering that why are adults not checking the facts? And then to further even make it worse, we have a bunch of dingbats. Excuse me. I just have, you know what? Yeah, I must have a Therese of saying what is on my mind. Anyway, a bunch of so-called celebrity people that are, you know, at some level, you know, I would say probably elite in the society in Nigeria, that saying that they stand by deception. What are they teaching the young people? Clearly, everybody says that, yes, what Funke Adejumo is doing is wrong. Even those people that are saying that they stand by her. But then why are you standing by her? How can she change if you continue to stand by her? By standing by her, you're telling her that what she's doing is okay. She can continue to fleece people. And that saddens me, because then you are in opposition to God yourself by standing by her, even though you didn't carry out the act that she's carrying out. But standing by her is saying that you oppose to God. You know, because it's clear. It's not a personal thing. It's just what she is doing. And just let's address what she's doing. Let's help her. Just like you would help me if I was doing something wrong, and you would try to identify that and say and tell me. Many people tell me things that I'm doing wrong here, you know, and I accept what I can accept. What I cannot accept, I try my best to adjust it. But when we all say, oh, you stand by this person, you stand by, where is God? Stand by God. Stand by the truth. So that's what saddens me. But you know what? I don't get sad for too long. I'm telling you, I don't know. There's something inside of me that repels sadness. So I do not sad. I don't stay sad for too long. But I am sober. I must say, I'm sober by the fact that anybody will still come out and stand by deception publicly. What are you telling the generations to come when they see that? Are you not even ashamed? You're in opposition to God. So let's watch this video. I hope that you guys will resonate. But a lot of you sent it to me, so I'm sure that you've seen it already. So I'm going to keep quiet while it plays. It's a little bit long for usual analysis videos, but I'm going to let it play so that you guys can actually relax without any interruption. Okay? So let's go ahead and watch it. And today's title is Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo. But this is not just Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo. If you're listening, Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo, it's not just you. It's just because this video is compiled with you in it. Okay? To comfort you, Reverend Funke Felix Adejumo, let me tell you, Adeboye does the same thing. So, Pastor Adeboye, your papa, he does the same thing. Oyedepo, your papa, he does the same thing. You know, so I know where you learn from. I understand. You know, Oyakilome does the same thing. All of you guys, all of you know yourselves, your cabals, you do the same thing. You merchandise God, you're selling God, and it's very sad. You know, and the people are following you blindly. And you think that you have immunity because you mention God's name, or you mention God, or you say Jesus. It is absolutely wrong. People's eyes are opening. And if you don't change your ways, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be good for any of us. It's not going to be good. So wake up. Just because I have Funke Felix Adejumo, it doesn't mean that it's just Funke Felix Adejumo. All this is, well, even some unknown names, some aspiring pastors, they're still aspiring to be scamming people like this. So if you're an aspiring pastor or reverend or whatever you want to call yourself, please stop it now. It's not going to work out for you. Because there are lots of people that are out there that are going to stop you. I being one of them. Okay? So as you're doing all this mess, believe me, I have all the time. I'm going to continue to come out. So please stop. It's very sobering to see somebody else do this and share this like this. Let's go, guys. Thank you for your time. I'm going to start laughing soon because, you know, that's just me. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
That God gave me when He gave me the vision of the mother's son. At the end, we should always raise altars on behalf of our children by sowing seeds. That's allowed. And I'm going to ask some of you to do it. It's now the norm, and we have testimonies. You're going to raise an altar to the Lord on behalf of your children with $1,000.
Listen, when a preacher stands up and says, if you write a check for $1,000, your mortgage will be paid off and all your debt canceled, that's a lie. And somebody needs to get mad and say so.
I want you to step out. Where are you? Come out very quickly. God bless you. $1,000. Sit down, everybody. Don't give any envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to me. I'm in charge here. Nobody leads. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Some of you can even give 1,000. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money. Those of you in the choir, when they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it is judgment time. That is when your financial level is determined.
That's a lie. I'm tired of God's people being fleeced.
So if you always hide because you're an usher or you're in the choir, you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous.
When a preacher tells you that if you will give so much, then God has to give you so much in return, that's a lie. When a preacher stands up and says the blessing of Abraham is wealth, that is a lie. The blessing of Abraham is justification by faith. The Bible says, and Abraham, but...
Write it down. I used to be poor before. I know what I'm talking about. It's a scriptural principle. Life is not governed by miracles, it is governed by principles.
That's a lie.
Genesis 8:22. While the earth remained, seed time harvest. If you don't sow, you can't reap.
That is a lie. The Bible says, Freely given, freely received.
Some of you can do 1,000. One day, some of you will do 1 million. That's where I'm going now. As I'm fun. Very soon, I will fly my own jet. Now I know it is not luxury. Now I know.
When a preacher stands up and says Jesus was a billionaire wearing designer clothes, that is a lie. Into false doctrine. And you listen to me, every one of you prosperity preachers. Jesus Christ did not die on a cross. He did not take the stripes on his back. He did not take a crown on his head. His side was not pierced that we may drive Rolls Royces and buy $12,000 dogs and live in $40 million homes, but he died on a cross to save mankind from the power of sin and the grip of darkness. And shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. The Apostle Paul said this in verse 5. He used the word destitute. That word means that through selfish desires, they had departed from the truth. They were those who once knew the truth. They knew the message, but they turned their back from it. And the reason why they did it, because they believed that godliness was a means to financial gain. In other words, these prosperity pimps make religion a means of livelihood. They make their livelihood off of your hard sweat and labor.
I've not taken permission from Pastor Budge because I'm freeing my spirit in this house. I want to help some of you to move to your next level financially. And I want to help you in 2018. Whether you've done it before or not, it doesn't matter. So you're going to give God 1 million naira in 2018.
We are selling Jesus. We are selling the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We are selling Jesus Christ, the one who bore the stripes upon his back, who took our punishment that we deserved. We are selling him.
This is for stupendous wealth. I'm changing level. I'm moving to another level. I want you to stand up very quickly. Don't wait for anybody. In 2018, come out. I'm going to be praying with you. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I don't beg people to give. This is what brought me by God's grace to where I am today. I used to be poor.
That's a lie.
1 million naira this year. I want to have the account of the ministry on the screen. Nobody is promoted by accident.
You are a prosperity pimp. Jesus said, when he walked into the temple, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. You are thieves. And you're going to stand before God and give an account for every single message that you preached on that. Souls are dying and going to hell, and you're prostituting the word of God.
I'm an incurable giver. This is what I do. This is how I live my life. And it pays. You're giving 1 million a year. This is January. You are sowing it into this ministry. You are registering for something unusual.
The body of Christ is not a commodity or an article of commerce to be looted by a gospel of greed for preachers to make merchandise of you.
Hurry up, we are waiting for you because we want to pray. 1 million naira. Your church account details must be on your phone. It must be with you because God can ask you to give anything, anytime. I feel led, I didn't plan this, but I feel led to ask you to sow a seed on behalf of your marriage relationship.
We don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church into spiritual idolatry.
On behalf of your children, on behalf of your future. This may be the seed heaven has been waiting for. Nobody will collect it from your hand. You're going to put it on the altar. This is not the time to go to the toilet. This is not the time to go to the toilet. Spiritual things are very slippery in nature. I want you to be a part of this.
I said, we don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church down a primrose path of destruction.
Don't demote yourself. God smells seeds. He does. And seeds have a voice. I'm a product of seed. And my greatest secret is washing and giving. If you have that seed in your hand, Only God knows what this seed will do for you. I want you to write your check or fill your envelope.
We don't need any more snake oil salesmen. We need men of God who will stand behind a pulpit and preach the gospel.
Bring surprise money to them. You that surprised me and turned my life around, do the same for them. As this seed leaves their hand, it will be multiplied back to their lives.
The modern day greed gospel is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme. It's nothing more than you walking into a casino, dropping your coin in, and pulling the slot machine. That is an abomination in the eyes of God. Let me tell you, you preachers are going to give an account.
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke every devourer. I come against the wicked one concerning you. You will send for joy. It's a new day for you financially, and you will testify. Blessed be your name, Father. In the name of Jesus, we pray, and everybody will shout a bigger amen.
When God healed me of migraine headaches, when the doctor couldn't, Jesus didn't say, give me $1,000 and I'll think about it. He said, with my stripes, you are healed.
Give the Lord a big hand. Can I something as an option? Remain standing. Remain standing. Can I have an usher put an envelope in their hands? At the back of that envelope, I want you to write 3 things. Write your name, write your email address, and write your telephone number. Pastor Regina, I'm giving you a prophetic instruction. At the end of today, before you sleep, take these envelopes to your house by your bedside. Put the anointing oil upon your hands and hold the envelopes in your 2 hands. And pray in tongues for a few minutes. You don't even need to interpret, just pray in tongues for a few minutes. And that's it. God is about to do something in the lives of these people.
Where tonight are the preachers that will stand up and take a stand? Where are they? We need Jeremiahs. We need some Daniels. We need some Isaiahs. We need some Jehoshaphat's. We need some Davids. We need some Hezekiahs that says, I'm sick and tired of a dirty temple. It's time. When I stand before God, I'm going to have to answer the question, did I manipulate the people or did I preach the word? And this greed gospel is nothing more than manipulation.
Goodbye, friends, and goodbye, folks. When he gave me the vision.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I also want to thank, I think it's Summer Aku that put the video together. Summer, thank you very much. I also want to thank Ninja Box. Thank you very much. I can see that you guys are doing fantastic work. Please continue to do the work. Don't be intimidated. Guys, I mean, watching that video is heartbreaking. You know, it's also heartbreaking actually when Dr. Sunday was doing these teachings on the gospel of prosperity and also the prostitution of tithes and offering. It was heartbreaking. It was exactly like this man was when he was asking lots of questions at the time. So it is universal. It's not just Dr. Sunday being a black man. If you don't even recognize him, this is another person that is speaking. It doesn't have to, it doesn't matter the color of your skin or even your gender. This is about the truth. The truth is universal. So you can see that the truth is universal here. So one of the things that makes me sad, you know, I'm over these prosperity preachers and these deceptive people, these thieves and pulpit arm robbers. I'm totally over them. I do the video just to show other people so that they can open their eyes. But the people, the very people that they're enslaving, that are still standing by them, that still saying that it's okay, or saying that, yeah, they've done something wrong, but it's all right. Those are the ones that beggars believe for me. That is the one I don't understand. The very people that they're manipulating, they're cheating and saying, no, I'm standing by them. What are you? Please switch on your brains, okay? Your brain. Switch on the plug, the sound mind that God is giving you. You must switch it on. If you're listening and you're one of these people that this applies to, switch it on, please. We will do the analysis. First of all, now I want to read your comments. I want to see what your thoughts are, and then we would I will do the analysis of this video. But thank you very much. And for those who says that Reverend Funke Adejumo and all the other charlatans preach a lot of good messages. Okay, yes, they do preach a lot of good messages. But Dr. Sunday has shown you this analysis many times. It's like having water in here, right? So somebody give you a glass of water, no, a bottle of water. I have a bottle of water here, a bottle of water. And then, this water is a lot. This is like hundreds and if not thousands of drops, right? And that person put 10 drops. The people that said they've only seen 10 videos of her deceiving people. Okay, fine. So, and somebody put the 10 drops of poison in this water. Drink it and see if the thousands of drops of pure water will save you, or the thousands of drops of poison. You have to understand this. It's a simple analogy. It's a simple understanding that if it doesn't matter how much you have said that you think that it is the good gospel, whenever you add the negative things in it, you add something that is untrue to it, the potential of that and the detriment of that is far overweigh the truth. That the slight gospel or whatever you preach is not even the truth. Nothing overweighs the truth. Pardon me. But you understand my analogy here. If you have all this water and somebody put a drop of poison in here, that poison will still kill you. It will still affect you. It will still affect your organs somehow. And that's what we're saying. Don't pardon anybody, whoever it may be, your daddy G.O. or Yedepo, fake prophet of prosperity, or anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. If they are not preaching the true gospel and they're not telling you the true God and they're merchandising God, they are opposition to God. They are opposition to God. Satan is an opposition to God. Their father is Satan. Is not God. Don't be deceived. Let's read some of your comments. I'm interested to hear what you're saying. Oh, somebody says, Uforma says that, Mayowa, please play the video again and again. It needs to sink in. I will do, and I'll also post it on my page as well. Heidi says, if you are listening to wrong message, you are hearing from a wrong God. Be wise. Thank you very much, Heidi. Brilliant. Dofa says, those people standing by them are lazy. They want miracle at all costs. But that's evil in itself. It's evil for you to want miracles. It is. Bemi says they are putting Christianity on a scale. Star says, what Funke doesn't realize is that the whole world is watching her stealing days and numbered. Stealing days are numbered. As she is so desperate. Iyabeji says, God says we should run away from every appearance of sin. Thank you very much, Iyabeji. Brilliant. Timmy says, some people don't use their brain. Cindy is agreeing with something here. Thank you, my beloved, for my saying. That's Stella saying that. Ebony says that, Aboni says that, I pray that this woman will repent of scamming people in the name of God and embrace the truth for our own good. Thank you. Esther says, Admira, please share the video clip. I will do. Oluwakemi says that everyone should share. Please, let's listen to her. Iro said that great video. I hope nobody has been trying to call. Please, if you want to call, let me know. I don't know if anyone has been trying actually to call. Let me know and feel free to call to share your thoughts on this. I will play the video one more time. Okay? And then I'll do the analysis first, and then if we have time, I'll play it one more time. What about that? Okay? Okay, I will do that. Okay. Thank you very much. So let's go. I've read a few comments. May says exactly. That baffles me. I don't understand how they love being in bondage. Exactly. I don't understand. Oluwakemi says they are robbers. Thank you, Oluwakemi. Iyabeji says Funke, aka Iya Oshoronga. Iya Oshoronga. I don't know if she's Oshoronga. I don't think she's Oshirunga. And even if she's Oshirunga, God is above all. We are above all. You know, it's crazy. Those that are standing by them are thieves like them. That's Dofras. I know. I know that Dofras. You know, they are thieves like them. Chinwe is saying hello to everyone. Thank you very much, Chinwe. Ufoma is okay. So guys, let me read a few more messages at the bottom. The woman needs to be stopped. The woman needs to stop this nonsense. This is not Christianity at all. I totally agree. Show the video again. Okay, I will do. ID Prince. Please, I need the video. You get the video. I'll post it onto my page here. Can we see the video again, please? Yes. Okay, guys, you're all asking for the video again, so I think I should show the video again. So guys, please share this so that other people can join us. So we have a caller. Wow. Hello, caller. Odon. Hello, caller.
Hi, good morning, Manuel. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Hello.
Elizabeth, yes, Elizabeth E. Francis. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I just got 2 pointers I wanted to share or ask you.
Okay.
The first of which is, earlier on you had said something about the elite in Nigeria, that they are in support of her.
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear you correctly?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you
All
did.
right.
Yeah.
So the reason, I'm thinking to myself when you make that comment, the reason that is because what you're doing is affecting the value systems in Nigeria. So it's not just about Funke alone. It's about the integrity. There's no integrity in Nigeria. So when you say that, what comes to mind is if you look at the masses that you call the elite in society, they're not, in my opinion, they lack integrity.
Of course,
All
I
right?
agree. Yes.
So whatever you're doing is affecting the value system and is attacking their integrity. Many a times there's a video about Funke where she said if she had not been where she was, or she would have been a thief or something.
Yeah, she would have been a politician. She wanted to steal as a politician.
Yeah, so you can imagine how many Funkes are out there with that train of thought, right?
Yeah.
So that's the value system we have in Nigeria. So the elite who have managed to be where they are, the majority of them have that value system. So when you are attacking Funke, it's like you're attacking them. That's my train of thought when you say that. So truly, it's not just about Funke. I think it goes beyond that. The entire the value system in Nigeria is messed up. Okay.
Yes.
And then secondly, I heard something about what is his name now? Apostle Suleiman speaking up for her.
Yes.
So if Apostle Suleiman is speaking up for her, I'm wondering where is the husband? Because this is a woman who is always bragging about the relationship with the husband.
She said her calling in life is her husband.
Speaking up?
Yeah, she said her husband she said her husband is a calling in life in one of the videos.
Yeah, she speaks very highly of him. Why is Apostle Suleiman speaking up and speaking up for her, and the husband is not saying anything? Isn't the husband also a pastor? I mean, if she's taking all these jabs, right, and what she's doing is right, then the husband should also be speaking up and speaking up for her.
Well, I think he knows the truth and he doesn't want to. That's clear, you know. So I think he has a right not to do that because, you know, I would rather keep quiet if I don't agree with somebody or I don't agree with something. And I think maybe that's what he's doing. They're still married. So maybe he's trying to...
Why isn't Apostle Suleiman taking that advice as well?
Yeah, well, Apostle Suleiman is not really well. I don't think he's very well up there, you know. Let's be frank.
I just wanted to point that out because if I had a husband that loved me so much, no matter how wrong, I least just at least say something, right?
Yeah, well, not in this case. I'm sorry. You know, if I love you, doesn't mean that I agree with you when you do everything. I think that he's doing the right thing.
If he doesn't agree, then he should tell the wife to stop what she's doing.
Yeah, maybe he is. We don't know.
Seriously.
We don't know. Maybe he is wherever he is. Poor guy. I don't know. You know, in relationships, if a relationship, anywhere where there's two people, you can't control what people do. They'll do what they want to do. So to some extent, I don't really know how to, apart from even air out and say, you know, husband, you know, tell her. But even if he's telling her and she's not listening, what can we do? You know, what can he do? He can't do anything other than leave her. I don't know.
Wow.
But good points
That's
that you
crazy.
made. I agree. I totally
but I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Carry on. Bye-bye.
Bye. You know, you guys are too brilliant. You know, you're too smart. Nobody can pull anything over your head or over your eyes. You know what's up. And I'm grateful for that. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to play the video very quickly because it's just by demand. Everybody's saying play the video again before I do the analysis. So let's do that as requested. Okay? Let me go.
Of the mother's son. At the end, we should always raise altars on behalf of our children by sowing seeds.
That's a lie.
And I'm going to ask some of you to do it. It's now the norm. And we have testimonies. You're going to raise an altar to the Lord on behalf of your children with $1,000.
Listen, when a preacher stands up and says, if you write a check for $1,000, your mortgage will be paid off and all your debt canceled, that's a lie. And somebody needs to get mad and say so.
I want you to step out. Where are you? Come out very quickly. God bless you. $1,000. Sit down, everybody. Don't give any envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to me. I'm in charge here. Nobody leaves. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Some of you can even give 1,000. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money. Those of you in the choir, when they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it is judgment time. That is when your financial level is determined.
That's a lie. I'm tired of God's people being fleeced.
So if you always hide because you're an usher or you're in the choir, you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous.
When a preacher tells you that if you will give so much, then God has to give you so much in return, that's a lie. When a preacher stands up and says the blessing of Abraham is wealth, that is a lie. The blessing of Abraham is justification by faith. The Bible says, and Abraham, but
write it down. I used to be poor before. I know what I'm talking about. It's a scriptural principle. Life is not governed by miracles, it is governed by principles.
That's a lie.
Genesis 8:22. While the earth remained, seed time harvests. You don't sow, you can't reap.
That is a lie. The Bible says, freely given, freely received.
Some of you can do 1,000. One day, some of you will do 1 million. That's where I'm going now. As I'm fun. Very soon, I will fly my own jet. Now I know it's not luxury. Now I know.
When a preacher stands up and says Jesus was a billionaire wearing designer clothes, that is a lie. Into false doctrine. And you listen to me, every one of you prosperity preachers. Jesus Christ did not die on a cross. He did not take the stripes on his back. He did not take a crown on his head. His side was not pierced that we may drive Rolls Royces and buy $12,000 dogs and live in $40 million homes. But he died on a cross to save mankind from the power of sin and the grip of darkness. And shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. The Apostle Paul said this in verse 5. He used the word destitute. That word means that through selfish desires, they had departed from the truth. They were those who once knew the truth. They knew the message, but they turned their back from it. And the reason why they did it, because they believed that godliness was a means to financial gain. In other words, these prosperity pimps make religion a means of livelihood. They make their livelihood off of your hard sweat and labor.
I've not taken permission from Pastor Boji because I'm freeing my spirit in this house. I want to help some of you to move to your next level financially. And I want to help you in 2018. Whether you've done it before or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to give God 1 million naira in 2018.
We are selling Jesus. We are selling the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We are selling Jesus Christ, the one who bore the stripes upon his back, who took our punishment that we deserved. We are selling him.
This is for stupendous wealth. I'm changing level. I'm moving to another level. I want you to stand up very quickly. Don't wait for anybody. In 2018, come out. I'm going to be praying with you. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I don't beg people to give. This is what brought me by God's grace to where I am today. I used to be poor.
That's a lie.
1 million naira this year. I want to have the account of the ministry on the screen. Nobody is promoted by accident.
You are a prosperity pimp. Jesus said, when he walked into the temple, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. You are thieves. And you're going to stand before God and give an account for every single message that you preached on that. Souls are dying and going to hell, and you're prostituting the word of God.
I'm an incurable giver. This is what I do. This is how I live my life. And it pays. You're giving 1 million a year. This is January. You are sowing it into this ministry. You are registering for something unusual.
The body of Christ is not a commodity or an article of commerce to be looted by a gospel of greed for preachers to make merchandise of you.
Hurry up, we are waiting for you because we want to pray. 1 million naira. Your church account details must be on your phone. This must be with you because God can ask you to give anything, anytime. I feel like I didn't plan this. I feel like to ask you to sow a seed on behalf of your marriage relationship.
We don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church into spiritual idolatry.
On behalf of your children, on behalf of your future. This may be the seed heaven has been waiting for. Nobody will collect it from your hand. You're going to put it on the altar. This is not the time to go to the toilet. This is not the time to go to the toilet. Spiritual things are very slippery in nature. I want you to be a part of this.
I said, we don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church down a primrose path of destruction.
Don't demote yourself. God smells seeds. He does. And seeds have a voice. I'm a product of seed. And my greatest secret is worship and giving. If you have that seed in your hand, only God knows what this seed will do for you. I want you to write your check or fill your envelope.
We don't need any more snake oil salesmen. We need men of God who will stand behind a pulpit and preach the gospel.
Bring surprise money to them. You that surprised me and turned my life around, do the same for them. As this seed leaves their hand, it will be multiplied back to their lives.
The modern day greed gospel is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme. It's nothing more than you walking into a casino, dropping your coin in, and pulling the slot machine. That is an abomination in the eyes of God. Let me tell you, you preachers are going to give an account.
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke every devourer. I come against the wicked one concerning you. You will sing for joy. It's a new day for you financially, and you will testify. Blessed be your name, Father. In the name of Jesus, we've prayed, and everybody will shout a big amen.
When God healed me of migraine headaches, when the doctor couldn't, Jesus didn't say, give me $1,000 and I'll think about it. He said, with my stripes, you are healed.
Give the Lord a big hand. Now, this one that are upstanding, remain standing. Remain standing. Can I have an usher put an envelope in their hands? At the back of that envelope, I want you to write 3 things. Write your name, write your email address, and write your telephone number. Pastor Regina, I'm giving you a prophetic instruction. At the end of today, before you sleep, take these envelopes to your house by your bedside. Put the anointing oil upon your hands and hold the envelopes in your 2 hands. And pray in tongues for a few minutes. You don't even need to interpret, just pray in tongues for a few minutes. And that's it. God is about to do something in the lives of these people.
Where tonight are the preachers that will stand up and take a stand? Where are they? We need Jeremiahs. We need some Daniels. We need some Isaiahs. We need some Jehoshaphat's. We need some Davids. We need some Hezekiahs. that says, I'm sick and tired of a dirty temple. It's time. When I stand before God, I'm going to have to answer the question, did I manipulate the people or did I preach the word? And this greed gospel is nothing more than manipulation. Goodbye, friends.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Well, for me, I find it really sobering to watch this. Totally, not that I haven't even seen the video before. I've seen the preacher is called Donny Swaggart. So if anybody wants to check him out, please do. I'm sure he's got social media as well. I've seen him. I've seen what he's saying, and this brilliant lady, Summer, that put this together. Thank you so much, and the way that you put it together. I also want to thank Niger Box again. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. You know, the work that you do to just tell the truth or to show people the truth. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. Right, we're going to do the analysis. So I played that video twice. You know, that's a 12 minutes video, and I managed to play it for you twice. So with the analysis, I think we might overrun with time. But in any case, I'm going to start the analysis. I also want to read your comments. I think your comments in this is very important, just to see what you guys are saying, what your thoughts are, and you know what we are going to do differently. Because the guy asked towards the end that where are the true preachers? Where are they? You know, I can't see any. The only one I've seen that is preaching truth and is talking the truth is Dr. Sunday. A lot of people said they know a few other people. Please, if you know them, let us know so that we can, you know, analyze them as well and see what they're preaching. You know, Nadine says, shout it loud, Pastor Donny. You know, Nadine, it's not just Pastor Donny that needs to shout it loud. You need to shout it loud as well. You know, the responsibility is not just on him. It's on all of us. You know, we are all on this earth together. We all need to bring the kingdom of God here on earth. You know, not pretend and say, oh, well done, clap for him to go and do the work. Your responsibility is there. You are responsible for this work. And then we have Chris here says, thank you, Summer Aku. Thank you. I appreciate you, Summer Aku. Nana, Marius, will you? Okay, ignore Marius, please. We have a caller. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mayo.
Hello. Good afternoon. Who's there?
Good afternoon. Richard.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine. Long time.
Thank you. Thank you. Please share your thoughts.
Yes. Yeah. You know one thing that I discovered something yesterday. I don't know if you have noticed it. You know that the other petition that is countering the petition that you set up.
Yeah.
You know that over 19,000 people have signed that petition.
Very good.
Yeah, but the problem I see is that when we are seeing what is wrong, but the people that we are trying to, you know, enlighten, they are not seeing what is wrong.
No, they're not, because they're not using their brain, and it's not. You know, Richard, I'm glad that you brought this up today. I just want to say that petition. I said it before, and I want to say it again. That petition is actually good. That it is going to help our cause, because that petition is like them saying that, look at me. They obviously don't understand. You know, when you're being wicked to other people, there's no way that you will not be wicked to yourself. Okay. Is standard. When you're wicked to others, you'll be wicked to yourself. So why they are brainwashed all the people signing it, because I know that in church they were asking people that they should sign the petition because this is against Christianity, and people were not thinking. Everybody was just signing it. They asked them to go on their phone and sign it now. Everywhere. Wow. But in any case, it's going to help our cause. They should continue to sign that petition, because that petition is just saying, we want you to look at this case. We want you to investigate this matter. We want you to investigate this person. And then that person put a counter petition to say, investigate me, please. Look into me. Because government of United Kingdom are not going to take any actions with that investigation. There are videos everywhere to the investigation. So let them keep signing it. I'm actually glad, but I'm ashamed of them, because they're all not using their sound mind. They have suspended their brain. And Theresa May and the United Kingdom government will just look at these people and say, look at them, they're buffoons. They cannot think. If they can think, they wouldn't have done a counter petition. But anyway, I'm glad. So let them continue. Yeah, go ahead, please, Richard.
Yeah, I just want to encourage you, and what you're doing is something that is very hard, but the truth, we'll all have to stand with the truth, yes. Even though it might cost us something. And I know what you're doing at the moment is costing you a lot, but I want you to know that a lot of people are with you. We are praying with you, and like you said now, that a lot of us need to be saying the truth.
Yes.
There must be something out there that have to rival the lie that is there.
Yes.
That is what you are doing, and I want to encourage you. Even though you look stressed, but I know God
no,
is
I'm not stressed.
I'm
not stressed. I've been traveling a lot. Even when I finish the program, I have places to go and things to do. And driving in London is not really that easy, Yeah, so I'm not stressed.
I just want to encourage you. We are supporting you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks.
Yeah, okay then. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye. Guys, please don't worry about me. I am still human. And yes, this video. Oh, they're still on. This video and the comment of Donny really made me sober. That a lot of people are not seeing that. A lot of people, they're very slaves that we're trying to help, or we're support. We are on their side to help to see the truth. Are the ones that are saying that they're standing by her and not standing by God, and they're claiming God. That makes me sad, absolutely. But other than that, I'm good. So guys, please don't worry about me. Just let us continue to speak the truth and be bold. Don't let anybody intimidate you. It doesn't matter who they are. My allegiance is not to your age, to your status in society, or to anything that you might have, your wealth or whatever. My allegiance is to the truth. So I don't really care who says something about me, or who wants to who discredit me in any way. I'm okay with it. Let it continue. I just want the truth to be out, and that's all I stand for. The truth, even my own truth, even the truth about me, when it comes out, it also liberates me as well. So I'm very, very grateful for everything. Thank you. So I'm going to do the analysis. I think we're going to take this again over another day, but let me start the analysis first, and tomorrow we'll do it again because I think a lot of people need to see this. And everyone, please leave this Marius alone. I'm going to leave him online, so I just want you guys to focus, and I'm going to leave him online because it needs to be exposed to the truth. So a lot of people, I must say this, they're not exposed to the truth. The truth to them is foreign. It's like a foreign body inside of them, because all their lives they have been in deception, in lies. We have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hi, it's me, Hero.
Hi, Hero.
From UK.
Hello, Hero. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. Good. Not going to take your time because it's time for analysis.
Yeah.
I'm not sad for you. Unfortunately, I'm sad for myself.
Oh.
I'm sad for myself because we're all in this together.
Absolutely.
Watching a video like this, it just rather just listening to what's going on about the petition, it just exposes the foolish society where we came from, and it just exposes a lot of our ignorance, and how they just pack people in the church full without brain. And how can a society develop? How can a society grow when you have bunch of people who have suspended brain? It's sad.
Yeah.
But again, if I come back to the video, our people from Africa, we do one thing which is very peculiar. We follow. We don't watch. We don't listen. We don't think. If you go back to the scripture, Moses, man that was called. Moses it was not somebody just on the street. He was called by God. Okay? He led the people. Okay? And God that called him, told him, stop. You've erred. You cannot enter the promise. You will see the promised land, but you ain't going in. Okay? It's not mad. But today in Nigeria, when somebody is ministering, the belief system we have is, if you start well, So long as you were called, or even if you were doing anything good, it means it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Whatever comes behind that, you are good. You have started something well, and that is it. I don't care. But this is God. This is God telling Moses, it doesn't matter what you've done, you've erred. You've messed up. Stop. But in our context, so long as somebody, it's like, I'll give you an example. If I've been in a crusade with my mom was sick, for example, and somebody prayed for my mom, the pastor, let's say, for example, Pastor Chris prayed for my mom, and my mom received healing. So my allegiance now becomes, I am now worshiping Pastor Chris because he healed my mom. Even if you say something wrong about him, I won't align with you because I feel like I owe him.
He's your savior, but God is our ultimate savior. God, God is the only person we owe. It's Jesus that saved us. It's the blood of Jesus that was shed. It wasn't the blood of whoever God used. We're all tools in the hands of God.
Exactly. But these pastors, they don't want you and I in Africa there. They don't want you and I to understand this fact that we're discussing right now, that it is not him that healed my mom. It's the God. It's Jehovah God. Probably that used him to heal my mom. But he wants me to believe that without him, I cannot move on anymore. I cannot do anything anymore. So we are tied to him rather than being tied to Jesus. So if you say anything bad about him, even 10 years later, if that same Pastor Chris has now erred and he has divorced and is now messed up, I still feel I owe him because so they've really brainwashed a lot of us. They've really brainwashed Africa. So when people are aligning themselves like this, it just makes me very sad that instead of seeing truth, they align themselves with a woman of God rather than align themselves with God. It's sad. Jesus himself, the same thing we are talking about now, when Jesus entered the temple and sent the people away. So a lot of us could say, why would Jesus don't need to do that? He don't need to do that. But he did it to give us an example that something wrong, stand for truth. Stand for truth. What you are doing right now is the same like Jesus did. Okay? But a lot of people will say, yeah, just let it be. Just let it be. Jesus did it. He could have, that thing didn't really need to affect his ministry. He could keep on going without chasing those people away. But he did it to demonstrate to us. You see the wrong thing, stand up and deal with it. But a lot of us, the church is telling us, just don't bother yourself. Don't worry. What are you going to do? What will this, if you talk about it, it won't change anything. Blah, 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 blah. No. We stand for it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We will stand by it. I don't care if it's only 20 people left. I will stand for the truth because on the day of judgment, I will give account for myself. I will give account for what I stood for. I really appreciate your work, my God. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think we do the analysis now. Let's go. The other thing that I was going to mention about the petition, there was something that, yes, I was going to mention about the petition that, I wrote in the petition that these are religious cabals and they manipulate people. Those people, whoever organized the counter petition and all these cabals, all these people with no truth in their hearts, that they are opposition to God. Now that you've all gone and signed this thing and you sign it so heavily, you just proved me wrong as well. Because the government are going to check as well how quickly the petitions were signed. And they will now say, oh, maybe there is a religious cabal for real. You're proving everything that I'm saying. I just don't get how you're not thinking. You want to arm other people, you want to continue deceiving people and stealing from them, yet you are affecting yourself. It's a shame. It's a shame. Let's go with the analysis now.
We should always raise altars on behalf of our children by sowing seeds. That's our...
Okay, so this is Donny Swaggart. Guys, you've seen. Funke, Reverend Funke Adejumo. We should always raise altars. You see, that in itself, that's libel. You just lied. We should always, that's key. These people are English people. You know, whenever the authority look at your case, they'll look at your words. Always raise altar. You see, all this Article 9 that you guys are writing, by saying that you should always raise altar, you are not giving people the freedom of thought. The very article that you guys stupidly go and write down, that is the wrong article, by the way, to write down in incidents like this. But you're too fake for me to even bother to waste my time to tell you the right article to use. All of you are total dingbats. You went together to do a petition, and in the petition, you can't even figure out the right article to use. Freedom of religious practice. How is this freedom of religious practice when you are telling people that they should always raise altar on behalf of their children? That is an act of a manipulator. It's an act of a 419. Call yourself any name, reverend, whatever. You're still a manipulator. Anyone that does this is a manipulator. It's deception. Always. I'm trying to help you out here. A lot of people said I should stop helping you. But you know what? You're embarrassing me with the way that you guys are not thinking and displaying nonsense in the world stage. So that's why I'm helping you out. I want you to see the truth. I want you to know the truth. And I want you also to learn. Forget about my age or my size. Think about, you know, the knowledge or the understanding that is coming in here.
I'm going to ask some of you to do it. It's now the norm. And we have tested.
You see, you are now implicating yourself. Is now the norm. You see, you're not of Christ. By you saying that this is now the norm, you're normalizing wickedness, and you are saying that people do not have the freedom to choose. So that's your Article 9. You are actually contradicting yourself. This is the norm. Do you think UK government is not going to look at that and say, you are saying that this is the norm, which is a suggestion. You're telling that if they're not doing this, they're not normal. That's what you mean when you say that this is the norm. You're just a total criminal. You implicated yourself. Nobody came to your house. Nobody came to you. You are the one that implicates yourself in the public arena. Let's continue.
Testimonies. You're going to raise an altar to the Lord on behalf of your children with $1,000.
Listen, when a preacher stands up and says, if you write a check for $1,000, your mortgage will be paid off and all your debt canceled, that's a lie.
Yeah, Funke, that's it. You heard it from a true man of God. That is a lie. And if you're telling a lie, then you are a liar. You are a liar. You know, you tell people that they need to raise altar on behalf of their children. You know, yours is even worse, okay? You see, the preacher used an example that if somebody said that you should pay $1,000 for your mortgage to be paid off, that is a lie, okay? What you are doing is even worse than saying that for mortgage to be paid off, because you are playing on people's emotion, hence playing on their ability to think freely. You are using their children as the bait for them to make payment to you. You're a wicked man, woman. Totally wicked. I weep in my heart for you. Because the fact that you still continue and you're still trying to conceal this tells me that you're true opposition to God. You're a total opposition to God. What you should be doing is telling all your crackers that is enough. I think we've done enough. Let us heed to this. Warnings. Let us stop. Somebody was saying that is the what is in UK? Is that a license to heaven? No, it's not a license to heaven. UK is not a license to heaven. But you should be telling that to Funke. Funke should be the one that you're telling that to. Funke shouldn't be fighting to come to UK. You should say that if you don't want me to come to UK, I'm not going to bring my if you truly have anything that you're offering UK, then I'm not going to bring it. After all, it says in the Bible that your gift will carry in front of kings. So if the UK government bans you or an American government bans you, don't cry over it. Tell your followers, your Mumu followers and all those people to stop crying over it and standing. UK is not heaven, like another dingback said. And I agree with that. UK is not heaven. So stay in Nigeria. and continue there. Hopefully the hearts of the people will open. Don't come and ruin this country and then ruin Nigeria and ruin everywhere and ruins people's mind. Your case is worse than what the example that Pastor Donald gave here. He said that somebody said you should pay $1,000 that your mortgage will be paid. Mortgage is just a bricks and mortar. But when you tell people to pay on behalf of their children and things are not working out after they pay on behalf of your children, they still have challenges, you're worse because you play on their heart. Something that is close to them, their blood, their skin, their flesh. Wickedness.
And somebody needs to get mad and say so.
I want you to step out. Where are you? Come out very quickly.
Did you see what the preacher just said? He said somebody needs to get mad. If you are out there and you're watching this and you watch Reverend Funke Adejumo or any preacher, Adeboye, Pastor Adeboye, Apostle of Prosperity, what's his name again? Oyedepo, Pastor Oyedepo, or Bishop Oyedepo, or Yakilome, if you watch them manipulate people like this and you stand by them and you're not getting mad, you're wicked. If you're not getting mad watching this and you're still standing by these people, you yourself as an individual, you're wicked. You deserve her as your leader. You deserve wickedness. You are inviting wickedness into your life. Because if you cannot see this man is saying that you should be angry in your spirit. You should be angry that Funke or anybody else is speaking this deception. And that is true. If you're not an opposition to Christ, you should be angry when you hear things like this. You shouldn't say, oh, it's not going to affect me. Oh, me, I know what I'm doing. Me, when I go to church, I just keep my money in my pocket. When I go to church, I don't pay them anything. Oh, you're a wicked person when you do that. You're no different, in fact, to Funke. So because it's not affecting you, what about the millions that it's affecting? What about the hundreds of people that are giving? What about even the one that is giving? You don't care about that person? And some people will write, they have their own mind. They should decide for themselves. They do this. You're a wicked person for thinking that way.
God bless you. $1,000. Sit down, everybody. Don't give any envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to.
Somebody wrote this where she was saying that don't give an envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to me. This is the tactic of a manipulator, of a thief, right? She wants to make sure that she's measuring those envelopes. She's measuring who is giving so that she knows which is coming back. And she's also commanding everybody. I've done this before, but just for the sake of today again, I don't know who's new that is listening. Please, this is manipulation. Ushers, listen to me. She's looking out and she's seeing that everything is in disorder in the church or wherever she is. And she wants them to make sure that everything is well calculated. There is no disorder so that she can take all the money from everybody. She knows how many people gave, how many envelopes were given. Look at what she's saying. She doesn't care about God at all.
To me, I'm in charge here.
Good point. Did you see what this Summer wrote? Let me see. Let me show you.
I'm in charge here.
So she says she's in charge here. Funke, this is it. Out of the abundance of the heart, right? The mouth speaks. It is clear that God is not even in your radar. He's not even in your agenda. Any pulpit you go, God is not even there as far as you're concerned. You say that you're in charge here. Where is God? So God is not in charge anymore. What can be wrong with anybody's mindset or anybody's brain that you will hear another human being that it's not like the human being that has 2 heads or have 100 tentacles and arms, and that human being is telling you that I am in charge here in this setting, in this context of a church where you claim that you went to meet with God, and yet You cannot register. You need to reclaim your brain back. You need to reclaim your sound mind. If you are ever in any kind of congregation or gathering where somebody speaks to you this way, and you still go back there, or you stay there in that moment in time, somebody has taken your brain from you. Your brain has been manipulated. Let me tell you, something has happened. If you're anywhere, I am talking, it doesn't even have to be churches, it doesn't have to be a religious gathering, and somebody is saying things like this, I'm in charge here. Remove yourself from there. Nobody is in charge of you. When you get to heaven, God is not going to say, who was in charge of your life? God is not going to tell you that. You are in charge of your own life. When it comes to judgment day, is God going to say, who is in charge of your life? Who turned you into this? God, you are responsible for yourself. You will give account for the things that you did on this earth. It's not Funke that is going to give account on your behalf. Funke will give account for what she did. You yourself have to give account for what you are doing. Are you not even afraid? If you are not afraid, then don't be a Christian. Don't say that you're followers of Christ. Just enjoy your life and do whatever you want to do on earth. So that when you go to heaven, at least you know that at least this earth, you did whatever you want. You cannot believe in Christ and say you're a follower of Christ, yet other people are in charge of your life. You are in charge of your life. Nobody should be in charge of your life. And somebody is speaking out and they're saying that publicly, that she is in charge here. Where is God? Funke Felix Adejumo. And I know she learned it from her papas, Pastor Adeboye. The same thing Adeboye tried to say. She even said that he's the gatekeeper of heaven, that it will take you to heaven. Fallacy. That is total fallacy. In fact, it is blasphemy to say that you will take anybody to heaven. Who are you to take anybody to heaven? Can you even create an ant? So this one is saying that she is in charge. So God is not in charge anymore, Funke? People, you have to ask these questions.
Nobody leads. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace.
Manipulation. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Who is the grace? God has already given us grace. That is self-aggrandizing. Funke is totally wrong. That itself is blasphemy. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Nonsense talk. Total nonsense. I don't know how you live with yourself.
You can even give 1,000. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money.
Exactly. Waiting 1,000 do herself. Thank you, Osama. I don't know what 1,000 do out. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money. So what am I giving? Am I giving you what am I giving if I'm not just giving money? What am I giving? You will report this one in court one day. One day you would account for this in front of the Lord. Look at you waiting. It's true. Waiting 1,000 do yourself, Funke. Answer the question. What is this? 1,000, 1,000. You calculated it. Cham. Manipulator.
Those of you in the choir, when they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it's judgment time.
Look at this evil. Look at this evil person. Those of you in the choir, you know what they're doing. You know the choir people. Now, these choir people, they know them very well. Let me tell you what happens in church, right? Because I know some people that plays keyboard and all these kind of things. They know these people. They've seen them. They've seen, because they've seen them. They've heard them talk. They've seen their, from their view where they're doing their work. So the brainwash is not so much for them. It's not as much, okay? And this Funke has realized that people that inquire, they don't come out. Or if you're playing the keyboard, you will never come and give any special offering and seeds. So Funke wants to make sure that everybody is covered in the church, that everybody comes and give. So she's actually directing to the choir that you guys that are just singing, you don't come out because you say you're in the part of the choir. She's addressing them so that they could also come out and give. This is total evil. She's got eagle eye to watch everybody, to make sure that even you choirs that you're there, there's 4 or 5 of you there, please, you two, you need to drop your own change, oh. Drop your own change, oh. Look at what she's saying. That's what she's doing here.
When they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it's judgment.
You see, when they take offering, make sure you give offering, oh. Why? Why, Funke? And then she went on and said, offering time is not blessing time, it's judgment time. Judgment for what? Jesus have already done all that. Judgment for what? Just because I'm alive, I'm on earth, and I decide to be a Christian, to go to church as everybody else is doing, then I am constantly taxed. I'm being judged. If I don't give, I'm not getting this. Why? What is the freedom there? Your Article 9, what is the freedom there?
Time. That is when your financial level is determined.
That's a lie.
Thank you. That's a lie. That is a lie. Offering time is when your financial blessing is determined. This lady just lied on God straight up. There's too much dossier on you. There's too much documents, too much information that can be extracted. How are you going to explain this one in court or in anything that the offering determines your level of your financial level? How are you going to explain that? Then these Oyinbo people, this Western people will look and say, Donald Trump don't do any offering. Mark Zuckerberg is not doing any offering anywhere. Bill Gates doesn't do any offering. Liko Dangote doesn't do any offering. They start looking at, I don't do any offering and I'm okay. You know? Then they'll start thinking, whoa, the judge will look and say, this woman is a real manipulator. Do you not ever consider that?
Of God's people being fleeced.
So if you always hide.
You see, when I say that you're being fleeced and people are being fleeced, everybody will start saying, oh, Maya, why you're saying this, you're saying that, be careful what you say, the man. You see, that's somebody else. Why can Don say it and I can't say that you're being fleeced? Why can't I say that this woman is brainwashing you? Why can't I say that she's a thief when she's a thief? Total criminal.
Usher, or you're in the choir, you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous.
Can you imagine? Ushers, people in the choir, if you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous. Look at lie, look at thief, look at robbery, look at suggestion, look at manipulation, look at bondage, look at everything that is wrong with Christianity today. Look at evil. You can never, Funke, never. How can you say that? How can you live with yourself with this type of information by things coming out of your mouth? Never, never. This is beyond me. Totally beyond me.
Tells you that if you will give so much, that God has to give you so much in return. That's a lie. When a preacher stands up and says the blessing of Abraham is wealth, that is a lie. The blessing of Abraham is justification by faith. The Bible says, and Abraham.
Write it down. I used to be poor before. I know.
Did you see the true preacher? Is justification by faith. The blessings of the Lord is justification by faith. Don't let anybody lie to you, please, people. Don't allow any of these charlatans, these cabals. They come in different form, different sizes, different age, different persona, They put on different type of persona all the time. They come pretending to be humble. That is Pastor Adeboye. Pretends to scam you, to manipulate you, to subdue you. That's what he's doing. They come angry. That is Bishop Oyedepo. Pretends, lie, deception, manipulation, aggression to take from you, aggression to put fear in you. They come in different form, like Reverend Funke Adejumo. Lies, deception. Come as a woman. Yes, gentle. You're a woman that I believe to be gentle. Lies. Deception. They come in different form. Oyakolome. Lies. With grammar. With all sorts of grammar to manipulate you. All of them are liars. They give false testimony. If you were poor. Many people are poor. People are still poor in Nigeria. Does that justify you to be robbing people because you were poor? So if you're poor now, you should just be robbing people.
What I'm talking about is a scriptural principle. Life is not governed by miracles, it is governed by principles. That's a lie. Genesis 8:22. While the earth remained, seed time harvest. You don't sow, you can't.
Look at this thief. What did you sow to reap in your life? What were the things that you were sowing? This is just deception. They use manipulation. Life is governed by principles. Yes, life is governed by principles. And the principle you're using now is the principle of stealing from people. But then you use that and then you mesh it up with the seed time and harvest time. That one is a lie. That is about your seed time and harvest time is what you sow, as in what you do, your character, your behavior, your mindset, what you manifest in yourself and in society. That is what you sow. The steps that you took, your actions that you took in life. Generally, it's not money. You don't sow money. Sowing money doesn't do anything for you. What you sow is like do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. Guys, I'm going to read your comments now. And then I'm going to continue this tomorrow. Because I have to go out now. And time is fast approaching. I need to get ready as well. So I really appreciate you. I'm going to read your comments first. And then before I finish today, I think we've still got 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to read your comments. And then we will continue this tomorrow. We need to watch this over and over again. If I can't show it for a week, I will show it for a week. It's worth it. And maybe I will change the preachers out of this. Yes, Sheikh says that the scripture wasn't even talking about seeds. Absolutely. Hello, Remy. Welcome. Olabisi says, thank God none of them can get me manipulated. Olabisi, it's good that they cannot get you manipulated, but your aim should not be just you, okay? It is a selfish desire just for you not to be manipulated, and other people are still being manipulated. We need to get out of that mindset. We're human. It doesn't matter our skin color, it doesn't matter our tribe, unlike this false prophet that talks about different tribes. It doesn't even matter our denomination. It doesn't matter which church or it doesn't even matter what faith you practice. If it's all to God, it's okay. But to start to care only about yourself, this is the selfish desire. You should never be in this world to care about what you alone eat, what you alone don't do, or what you do. You are here with other people. You are here. This is like a big house. The world is a big house. The earth is a big house that is provided to us by God. You should never be saying me, I don't do this. Me, I don't touch this. This is a selfish mentality. It's a perverse mentality. I'm sorry to even point it out when you said it. I'm sorry. I'm not picking on you as an individual. But this goes to everybody. I'm going to talk one of these days about a petition. I spoke about it yesterday that I saw. And that petition was Christians are being persecuted. You know what? People are being persecuted. Christian, Muslims, all sorts of people. They're being persecuted all over the world. Don't send me petition that Christians are being persecuted or a Christian girl is being persecuted. When you don't send me when a Muslim is being persecuted. When human is being persecuted, that's what I want to hear. I don't care what type of human you are. If God cares about you, I care about you. If Jesus died for you, I care about you. And the last time I checked, Jesus died for everybody. Jesus did not die for Christians. Why is it that you will come and say, I don't do this? I don't. We need to get out of that mentality. It's not about you. You're not here on this earth just for you. Yes, you are responsible for something. You were sent and packaged with a responsibility for earth. To start saying it's just me. I am not going to do this. I didn't do this. I went to church. I kept my money. I went to church. Oh, when pastor was talking, I didn't accept it. Oh, I. Your world should not be as such. Jesus didn't say, well, I want to live. I don't want to die for anybody. I didn't commit any sins. So why should I be dying for you? Jesus died for you. Don't you even realize that? What it took. Oh, you are here. I don't do this. I go to church and nothing happens. And my pastor, what about all the other people that their pastor is scheming and scamming? You're going to keep quiet because it doesn't happen to you. Please, guys, let us think. We're human. We're Homo sapient. We should be looking after each other. Of all God's creation, we are the most superior of all creations. And we should not be acting that we're inferior. It's totally wrong. Hello, Adejumo says, I agree. Uwa says they call Jesus for fake things. Yes. Sharon says, no, let me read. Etuka says, may God help our beloved nation and people. We have a long way to go, but together we can get there. That's what I like. We are all accountable. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Sharon says, Maiwa, I thank God for this platform. Our eyes are now open to these lies. Thank you very much, Sharon. Please share this. Let everybody know. Let everybody's eyes be open, not just a few of us. Olabisi says, I'm not being selfish, but it is their choice going to their church. You see? It is their choice that they're going to church, but it's just your responsibility to look after them. It's your responsibility to look after everybody, to love your neighbors. If God said that you should love your neighbors, God knows what he's doing. He's saying that because love is the ultimate. When you love somebody, you will want to care for them. Think about your children that you love. You want to care for them. You don't say it's your choice to go to the kitchen and blow yourself up. Or it's your choice to go and get a knife and use it to cut yourself. You don't say that. And to say that is their choice. I have a lot of people say this, but I think it's lack of thinking. If you believe in God and you make this statement, you're lying to yourself. You don't believe in the true God. You're pretending. If you're a Christian and you make a statement like this, that is their choice, you're not a Christian. You're just camouflaging. You're just a spoke. You just want something here on earth. We don't know what you are. Chris says, let's get Summer Aku to do us the Pastor Adeboyes. Yes, please. Summer, if you're listening, please, if you can do that, that would be great. We should do the same on all of them, and then we'll do a review on each one of them. Hello, Okafor. Martin says, stop talking about people. You are not God. Yes, I'm not God, but God is in me. All right? I'm not God, but God is in me. I know that you've been brainwashed, so I'm just going to leave you alone to stay brainwashed for a moment. Just stay brainwashed for a moment because you're choosing to be brainwashed. But I will leave you on there. Your brainwash will be on washing. As long as you stay on this platform, it would be on washing slowly. So continue. SSM is speaking to somebody. Here we go. Then we have Edna says they have commercialized the gospel of God, greedy and hungry people. I agree. Hero says that these so-called fake pastors are selective in their principles they apply. That is another truth. They're very selective. Maiwa, please edit that bit out and upload so people can share for others to see. The bit of choir won't prosper. Let's hear what the naysayers will say to that. Please, Edwina, feel free to edit it or get somebody else to edit it. You know what? I have so much that I'm doing, but I'm going to post the old video. So I appreciate the suggestion. It's a good suggestion and I've read it out now. Edwina or anybody else that is listening, you can please edit that so that other people will see, especially the choirs. Thank you. Good job. Thank you very much, Adejumo. They were here by force. Yes, they were here by force, so we will make them here by force. Thank you. Well, I'm going to continue tomorrow, guys. The time is well gone now. I've done an hour and a half. So I will see you. I just need to go now. I love you guys very much. And don't worry about me. I know some people, they do get concerned, especially when I'm not laughing. But I had a very late night, and then I have to prepare for this program. Then I'm going out again. You know, I'm just a female. I'm still I'm still a mere mortal in, you know, my flesh. I still have flesh. So sometimes I am tired, but I was saddened by that video, and the way the guy was crying as well. It made me sad a little bit, but I'll be fine. So I'll do this again tomorrow. We'll watch it again over, and we'll do the analysis again. So I'll see you guys. Thank you. Love you guys.